Right now, you're a team, right? The same exact roster, except for one position is going to be changed. You can pick between these two players. All right, Brady or Brees. Who would you take right now for one season?
I'd take Drew Brees.
My ex fandom of Tom Brady is offended by you. I'm taking Tom. How could you not? How could you not take Tom?
You know what?
If Drew can't win a playoff game.
It all depends on the team. You know what?
No, I'm saying it's the same roster. I'm taking Tom just
same roster?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. No, it's the same roster. It's just
Like
the only difference. The only difference is
the
Tom
Bucks
Brady
roster or the Saints roster?
No. So it's the same. We're just saying it's the same roster. Like it's just like all like if this is Madden, they're all 70 overalls, right?
Oh,
the only difference is Tom Brady or Drew Brees. Who is better? I'm taking Tom Brady. I think he can do everything Drew Brees can.
now I'm thinking of the Madden ratings.
Is it? Oh yeah. Cam Newton is if he's anything less than an 85, I'm offended. I'm wounded. But yeah, I'm taking Tom Brady. He gives you more, I think, as a quarterback right now. I think he can throw it deeper than Drew Brees can.
Are we putting it in today's league?
Yes. Yeah, like I'm just saying like who would you rather have? Just who do you think is better right now? Who's better right now?
Right now, I think Drew Brees because today's league is definitely moving to a more mobile quarterback. Tom cannot move.
Oh, and Drew can?
A little bit more. He's got a little bit more mobility.
Tom has got wheels, Alex. Okay? They're rusty and a little square, but they're wheels nonetheless.
I think I could beat Tom's 40-yard dash time.
I would hope so, yeah. I almost anyone can. Like, you know, Tyler Barker could beat Actually, no, I'm not giving Tyler that much credit.
I don't think so. It's I will say
Vince Wilfork could be his
like Tom. It's like it's a slow time. Well, yes, it's a slow time. But you got to think they're comparing to other freak athletes.
Yeah.
The average man, I think, will be outrun by Tom Brady.
I mean, again, ask Brian Urlacher. He got given the moves. Before Lamar Jackson was making it cool, Tom Brady was saucing defenders. That's all I'm going to say. Back when he was a good quarterback. I'm fine. I'm okay. I'm not hurt about it. I would take Tom Brady. I'm taking Tom Brady. I think he's better. I think he's won playoff games. I think Tom Brady, I still think if you asked him,
I'm taking Drew Brees, but playoffs.
Did you not watch the Raiders game? I'm usually very supportive of Drew Brees. I like Drew Brees. I
did watch the Raiders game.
He just looked cheeks.
You know what?
He looked cheeks.
He had a bad game.
And the thing is, that Buccaneers game, yeah, they won it, but not because of Drew Brees. He was a worse quarterback in that matchup. Tom threw picks, but that's because he was throwing the ball, not saucing it over there like an underhand toss. Like, Drew just doesn't look – he looks old. He looks old. He looks like Peyton Manning when he was on that loaded Broncos team. He looks old. And I think Tom still has – I think Tom's adapted to aging and found a way to throw with it. And he's just like – I don't know. Tom still, I think, can do it. And I think Tom is going to turn it around and be a good quarterback. Not great, but a good quarterback. I don't think Drew can. I just don't think so.
Yeah, I'd say he's going to be
especially with that
25% of quarterbacks.
Especially with that loaded roster. I mean, shit, I could at least get a 15 QBR on that team. All right, Chris, Mike, Howard, Gronk, and Bray. That way. Like we could try. I get it, at least 40 yards, boys, and we are gonna throw dimes. We're throwing dimes down.
Screen pass every fucking
No, I can't
time.
do it. I can't do screens. That's not me. A cannon like this needs to be used, Palm. It needs to be used.
Nah, you're throwing screens all the fucking time.
No, those are harder to throw than anything else because you have to. Oh man, screens are hard. I've tried throwing when I used to play Pee Wee, I could not complete a screen. I don't know why. It pissed me off. I would be quarterback. I could throw the thing, and they'd be like, wow, that kid can throw. And I'm like, well, yeah, I'm a defensive lineman playing quarterback. Of course I can fucking throw it far. I'm strong as shit. But that screen, I couldn't do it. Overthrew him or underthrew him every time. Yeah, it was bad. But anyways, I'm taking Tom over Drew. I think Tom's a better quarterback right now than Drew is. And I think Drew
I
is
can
just
get
going to be.
behind that.
I think he's just going to be another quarterback for us to all point and say and be like, this is why what Tom Brady has done for the past 4 or 5 years has been so incredible. Is here's another guy that got drafted years after him and looks cheeks before him. Like, I'm taking Tom.